I realize we put our lives on the line. It's blood, sweat, and tears. See, a lot of y'all sit behind a computer and write about us fighters. What the hell is going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
Floyd's broke. You gotta understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
In a stunning twist that sent shockwaves through the boxing world, Floyd Mayweather found himself at the heart of controversy during a heated live press conference. Confronted head-on about swirling rumors of bankruptcy, the undefeated champion, long known for flaunting his immense wealth both inside and outside the ring, didn't hold back. Slamming his fist against the podium, Mayweather roared, "It's all lies." His voice thundered through the packed venue as reporters relentlessly pressed for answers, demanding clarity on leaked financial documents and mounting allegations that suggested his empire might be quietly crumbling behind the scenes.
Floyd Mayweather just signed a deal to lease an apartment in Midtown Manhattan. He's going to be paying $100,000 per month for this place. Here's the apartment, you guys. It's got 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 4,000 square feet, and the place is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. The description says that this is a double unit and it is a corner unit, so you got a ton of natural light in here. Do you think this place is worth $100,000 per month? Why would Floyd spend $100,000 a month on this apartment? If I had to guess, it would be a combination of owning something is just kind of a liability. Plus, I'm pretty sure whenever you rent a place versus buy a place for business purposes, you're able to write off more of that lease payment. So if I had to guess, that $100,000 per month is going to be a pretty big write-off for him based on how he plans to use this place.
The confrontation at the press conference was only the beginning of a larger unfolding story surrounding Floyd Mayweather's financial situation. Despite his forceful denial of the bankruptcy rumors, questions have continued to swirl, fueled by a series of incidents and growing speculation. One particularly notable event involved a protest by employees at a Mayweather-branded gym in Los Angeles, who alleged they had not been paid for their work.
Literally slavery. Dedication, no pay. Hard work, dedication, no pay. I believe that. No, it's for real. No pay.
Where's Floyd Mayweather? Hard work?
Adding further fuel to the rumors, Floyd Mayweather's recent sale of several multi-million-dollar properties sparked renewed speculation about his financial stability. In response, Mayweather took to social media, posting a video showcasing his extensive real estate investments across the United States. The video highlighted his strategic pivot from luxury properties to income-generating assets, including commercial skyscrapers and partnerships with major real estate firms.
Floyd Money Mayweather is at it again. This time, not in the ring, but in the real estate market. The undefeated boxing champ just sold his Miami Beach mansion for a jaw-dropping $22 million. Let's break down the numbers and see why Floyd's still living up to his nickname. Mayweather originally bought this stunning waterfront property in 2021 for $18 million. Fast forward 3 years and he's walking away with a cool $4 million profit. Not bad, right? And here's a fun twist. The buyer is taking on a $13 million mortgage, which comes with monthly payments of nearly $99,000. Now, let's talk about the mansion itself. It's a 3-story masterpiece, spanning over 9,000 square feet with 9 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. But the amenities? Next level, a 5,000 square foot rooftop with panoramic views.
At a 2017 press conference promoting his fight with Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather attempted to shut down rumors about his financial troubles by dramatically revealing an uncashed $100 million check, his guaranteed earnings from the 2015 bout against Manny Pacquiao. The move was intended to showcase his financial strength and dismiss concerns about unpaid taxes. Mayweather claimed he had already paid $26 million to the IRS for 2015 and questioned the legitimacy of the ongoing scrutiny. However, reports later surfaced that he had requested a temporary reprieve from the IRS due to liquidity issues and ultimately settled a tax debt of over $6.6 million for 2017.
He's like he's like the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, the UFC.
I didn't know Conor McGregor was undefeated. I didn't know that he had a reign in MMA for 20 years and undefeated, and was world champion in 5 different weight classes. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys telling me something new. If you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA.
Well, do you
I mean, if you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, I'm trying to find out. Have you ever made $300 million in one night? Have you ever made $100 million in one night? Have you ever made $70 million in one night? So, far as trying to say that he's the Floyd Mayweather of MMA, I mean, it's okay to just to say it, but it's not true. I'm a legend, a living legend. You know, I gave just sport a boxer. I gave years and years of hard work. It was blood, sweat, and tears. Had a tremendous team. Had a tremendous run. I think that it's time for Conor McGregor to go out there and do what he do. But never compare Conor McGregor to me. That's a total disrespect.
Well,
I mean, once again, I'm an elephant. Elephant don't beef with ants. You know, elephant is so large you don't even see ants.
Mayweather's transformation from pretty boy to money Mayweather was a calculated strategy that used his brash persona to captivate audiences. By fully embracing the role of the antagonist, he drew both admirers and detractors, turning each fight into a must-see event. His flashy displays of wealth and provocative trash talk were not just for show, they were strategic tools designed to generate buzz and drive pay-per-view sales. This approach cleverly capitalized on the public's desire to see him humbled, ensuring that whether fans tuned in to cheer or to boo, they were still watching and paying.
They were riddled with genetics. His dad broke his hand and his uncle broke his hand. Yeah, they were all boxers and them boys could throw hands. You see, his dad sold a bunch of stuff and his mom did a bunch of stuff. So to escape his traumatic childhood, all he would do is train day in and day out. He said, I have to take care of my mom. Boxing people that were way bigger than him. Everybody his size couldn't hang with him. But if his hands were breaking against smaller guys, against bigger guys, he about to have no arms. This dude, Mayweather's promoter, said, switch things. What now? Everything's saying the same, stupid. Hey, the AVO contract is not Mayweather said here. He said, I don't pay you that much. But that wasn't the only reason he changed his name. Look at that man's face. Mayweather was known to talk smack and aggravate people, but this made things even worse. He's walking and running away, so people was like, you doing all this talking, but you running. In a way, he's throwing some hits here and there, and before you know it, when the fight's over, he lands so many more hits that he always wins. So Mayweather, you boring. You not throwing hands for real. So people lost it. They started paying to see him lose. His strategy was none other than the strategy. And his words made him talk so much trash that people would pay to see him lose. Because if they had the time, he would come back next time and spend some more money. But the only person winning is Muhammad Ali. Mayweather into one of the richest athletes of all time. Why? Because of his brittle hair.
In numerous public interviews, Mayweather has often displayed arrogance about his undefeated record in boxing abilities, repeatedly declaring himself the greatest boxer in history. However, some critics have voiced suspicions that he may have used performance-enhancing drugs during his career without being detected. Although these allegations remain unproven, they persist in conversations surrounding his legacy, further fueling his controversial image.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. That's where they outlawed it.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather was on PEDs the entire time? Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised.
You know, you saw it put out, they gave you a TUE.
I mean, with any fighters, some fighters take Pedialytes. Let me touch on that subject.
Just rehydrate.
When a fighter's
Well, my question is this:
because my urine, you don't really like. My urine was dark, extremely dark.
For him to test less than 1%, something is wrong.
What is your family testosterone replacement therapy? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Testosterone replacement therapy, you haven't heard of testosterone juice?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Floyd Mayweather has long advocated for a philosophy that focuses on enjoying wealth in the present. In a 2015 interview, he said, "Everything you've got to own costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free." He stressed that money should be spent, not saved, and that he finds fulfillment in providing his family with a luxurious lifestyle. However, this mindset has faced criticism. While Mayweather defends his extravagant spending as a reward for his hard work, critics argue that it reflects a lack of consideration for long-term financial stability.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no brick trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Can't pay the MCs the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. No matter how you look at it, just because I may wear a diamond, necklace or a big diamond ring. Because another guy, he wear a ring on his ring finger. And he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug. And mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
Floyd Mayweather has frequently brushed off criticism, attributing it to envy and claiming that his detractors are simply jealous of his unmatched success. In a 2022 interview, he posed the question, "When you say I'm jealous of somebody, there has to be a reason. It has to be a reason for me to be jealous. What is the reason?" He went on to highlight his accomplishments, proudly stating, "I still own all my buildings in New York City, I have 100 paid-off cars, and 30 houses fully paid for."
Okay, that's the best fight in the calendar, but then Mayweather and Conor McGregor, just their personalities, they came with this crazy energy and a press tour, and it just diverted attention away. So he has done it before, but now he's being accused of doing it to his own fighter by the fighter himself, possibly, because again, it was subliminal, and then that's what people are thinking. So Floyd responds to this, and he says, "As far as me being jealous of anyone, and I'm not talking about my fighters, I mean, God has truly blessed me and put me in a position to be able to give back to my fighters. If giving back is jealousy, then that's what it is. Fighters and individuals are going to feel like they want to feel. And my job is to always be a bigger person and continue to stay positive and push for my fighters to be great." So you see right there, Floyd Mayweather decided to take the high road.
Mayweather's unapologetic display of wealth and confidence has become a defining aspect of his public image. He views his extravagant lifestyle as a reflection of his hard work and determination, stating, "I fought my way from poverty to the top. I deserve to live an incredible lifestyle." His financial success is a testament to his strategic approach to both boxing and business. By leveraging his brand and making shrewd investments, Floyd Mayweather has secured his place as one of the wealthiest athletes of all time. His business savvy is evident in his diverse investment portfolio. In 2024, he made his biggest investment yet, partnering with 601 companies on a $10 billion office portfolio that includes 18 buildings and 10 million square feet across major cities such as New York and Chicago. This move marked a major milestone in his business career, underscoring his dedication to expanding his empire beyond the boxing ring.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
In addition, Mayweather has expanded into the health and wellness sector. In March 2025, he made a strategic $30 million equity investment in Plus Brand Industries Incorporated, a company known for its focus on healthy living and tech-driven consumer products. This move not only made him a major minority shareholder but also earned him the role of creative director, underscoring his hands-on involvement in shaping the company's future growth.
Floyd Mayweather is on an absolute real estate buying spree. I'm honestly having kind of a hard time keeping up with all this. Just listen to some of these headlines. All of these were posted just in the last 8 days alone. Floyd Mayweather lands $402 million deal to buy over 60 buildings in New York City. Mayweather puts $100 million in $3 billion JV. Mayweather buying a stake in former Versace mansion in Miami Beach. I knew this guy was rich, and it's no secret that he's been doing some big real estate deals lately, but he's absolutely on a roll right now. Different sources give different numbers, but Floyd's net worth is estimated to be as high as $1.5 billion, which makes him one of the wealthiest athletes in the world. Because of that, he's owned massive mansions in Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, and Miami over the years.
However, this attitude has sparked criticism from several quarters. Boxing icon Mike Tyson once remarked that Mayweather is a little too into himself, suggesting that his behavior often comes across as arrogance rather than confidence. Moreover, some critics argue that Mayweather's frequent display of wealth, particularly during times of economic struggle for many, can be seen as insensitive.
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seems to be going through some stuff like me right now, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is champ of the world, It's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about, what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have. Sometimes we're gonna have glorious, glamorous friends, but they don't want to be our friends. So sometimes we have to deal with the hand that we were dealt with and accept the friends that we have.
In an interview, Floyd Mayweather reflected on how he is often misunderstood by both the public and the media. He pointed out that many people judge him based on assumptions or hearsay, without truly understanding his journey. Mayweather also opened up about his relationship with his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., acknowledging that while their bond was at times complex, his father's tough love and strict training were crucial in shaping him into the disciplined, undefeated champion he became. He also shared his experience with his rare amateur losses, each by just a single point, and how those setbacks fueled his determination to work harder and ultimately dominate in the professional boxing world.
People are entitled to judge me for what they hearsay.
Okay.
making assumptions. Just because I never came out and said, "Oh, let me explain," I don't have to explain nothing to nobody. Only people that I feel like I have to explain something to is my children and my relation, and because at the end of the day, only God can judge me.
Let's go back to where it all started. You grew up in Grand Rapids,
yes,
Michigan. Your father was a fighter. Your uncle was a fighter.
Both uncles.
Both uncles were fighters. So it was almost like you was like destined. It was predetermined. You were ordained to be a fighter.
Yes. That's all I knew.
What are your thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's financial mindset and public persona? Do you believe he should be more financially responsible, or is his flashy lifestyle just part of his brand? Share your opinions in the comments.